Yo, yo. So today we're gonna be going over what's up, Ego. What's happening, man? So we're gonna be going over some stuff today because I don't know if you know this, but I'm making a book. So I'm gonna go over some problems that are gonna be in that book and all the really good stuff. Let me see. Let me start off with number line problem. So like, yo, what's up, Hugo? What is happening? All right, so this may seem like a really simple problem to you guys, but I want you to check this out because this is something they do all of the time. They'll say that this is, P and this is Q and this is T, right? And they'll say the value of PQ is, let's say, 2 and 3/5. They'll give you the value of PT, and that will equal um, let's say 4. I don't want to do this in my head. Hold on, let me do this in my head. That'd be 19s, 30ths, let's say, and 1/3. So knowing these two pieces of information, they'll ask you, how long is QT? Cool, first problem of the day. So I'll give you 1 minute to solve this. If you don't get it, I'll go over it. Okay, about 10 more seconds if you don't get it. Okay, 2 and 2/6. All right, so we have our first entry here. We have 2 and 2/6, and that's Hugo bringing in that answer. Very nice. Okay, so I assume because you were in a rush, this is what you ended up with. But what you would have said had you more time would 2 and 1/3, right? You would have reduced it. So let's see if you're right. So how do we do subtraction? Because that's basically all we're dealing with here is 4 and 1/3 minus 2 and 3/5. So we have to make the denominators the same. I don't know what your instinct was, but I'm going to definitely turn these into different types of fractions. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1. That's going to be 13. Can you see that? Yeah. 13 over 3 minus, that's 10 plus 3. 13 over 5. Now we can't just subtract them off the rip. I'm sure you know that. So we have to change the bases. I'm going to have to multiply this by 3, multiply this by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply it by 5 over 5. What am I going to get? That's 50 plus 15. That's 65 fifteenths. Minus, I'm going to multiply this by 3 over 3. That's going to be 39 fifteenths. So now I can keep my denominator the same, and I'm going to do the subtraction here. 65 minus 39, 6 is now 5, 26, 26, 15. Okay, so let's see if this reduces to what you got. 26 over 15, and of course, if I make a mistake, point it out. Both of these can be divided by, no, they can't be divided by 3. Oof. So this would actually be 1 and 4, what would it be? 11/15. That would be our answer. 1 and 11/15. Cool. So how did you get 2 and 1/3? Let's talk about it. Because if you think about it, this is already 2 and then some, and it needs to add QT, and then we get 4, and then a little bit of, oh no, the live stream is dead. It shouldn't be. It should be cruising onward. So tell me if it's back up. I'm dealing with some Wi-Fi issues, obviously. All right, so let's move to another problem. Yeah, let me know if it goes out and on or out. Let me check the check my analytics, my control room. Um, yeah, it looks like it's coming across at least decently in 360. So let me know. Meant dead as in views, dude. Oh yeah, of course. It always, it's super slow. But yeah, that's I'm doing it for the kids who's got the motivation to show up and study, I guess. So let's do another problem like that and see how you guys do. The big thing here is to when you're adding fractions, make sure that the bases are the same. That's super huge. So another number line here, we have V, R, and X. And let's say that this here is, what's up, Beerus? 3 and 1/3. And let's say that this here is 4 and 1/2. What is the length of Vx? Who's got an answer? 8 and 1/6. Okay, let's write it down, man. We got 7 and 5/6. All right. Any other answers coming in hot? All right, so one of you guys is right. So let's look at the work here, just to make sure. So here's the first line of work, this very bottom part here. So it's 3 and 1/3 plus 4 and 1/3. The biggest thing that I do is turn them into these type of fractions. They're so much easier to deal with. So we have 10/3 and 9 seconds, right? Now we need to make sure that they have the same denominator. So I'm going to multiply this left fraction by 2/2. I'm going to multiply this right fraction by 3/3 so that their denominators match. And this is what I end up getting. 20/6 plus 27/6, that equals 47/6, which reduces to 7 and 5/6. Hugo, you got it, my man. Good work. Yeah, dude, good game, bro. You got totally blasted out of a bush, Joseph. Oh, just kidding, man. Okay, so do you get where you made your mistake, Joseph? Yeah, good job, Hugo. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Joseph, do you know where you made your mistake, dog? Cool. Alrighty. Okay, so unless we got some words. All right, so let me move on to another type of number line question they give all the time. By the way, number line questions, they appear about a tenth. They're about a tenth of the math section. So out of one out of every 10 questions is going to be a number line or a number line style question. I just went through all of these practice tests and like categorized them. It's, oh my god, I just want to die. Let's see here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's start really easily, right? So let's say this here is 56, and this is 0 here, right? So I want to know where point Q is right here. I want to know Amashime no Fukatsu. Oh my God, how deep are you Japanese? What is that? I gotta look that up. Thank you. My God. All right, so yeah, I want to know where Q is. No, you're not Japanese. I want to know where Q is on this number line. If this here is 0 and this here is 56. And oh, one last thing I should add. This is how they would phrase it. The hashes in between point, I gotta name these points. Let's say this is T and this is W. Between point T and W are evenly spaced. Great. What number is Q? All right, have at it, boy. What's up, Chatty? Oh, Chatty's back in the house. What's good? Oh. You know, I heard of that anime, dude. It's funny you mentioned it. You got 40? That is a little off, Jason. A little off, my man. This would be. Maybe you're right. Hold on, 14. Oh, I should specify. There should be one more in here. Great. Good job. Good job, Tyler. Yeah. I also got 40. You guys are correct. All right. You guys are correct. 40 is the right answer. Lovely. 35, 40, and then 35. Okay. 40. Great. Yeah, 48. I drew the problem wrong. I drew the problem wrong. Sue me. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Here we go. On to the next, right? So I know, I know, dude. That was a self pwn. Yeah. So let's say because basically what they want to know is multiples. Do you guys remember multiples? It's basically like if we were doing multiples of 6, that's 6, 12, 18, 24, like, you know, 30, things like that. And then we have multiples of 5, right? You guys are familiar with this concept. Is there any rules in this stream? I'm the target now. The Wi-Fi sucks here. Oh, yeah, that stinks. Target public Wi-Fi always does. Are there any rules? Yeah, that you have to get all of the answers correct, Beerus. That's the rule. 25, right? So we're talking about multiples here. Okay. So now that we're talking about multiples, I want to do this word problem that I think is really interesting, and I'm excited for you guys to try it. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, but I mean, keep it. Don't be rude. I guess. I mean, you can put whatever you want. I guess, up to a limit. So let's say we have 3 racers around a track. Joe, Fasha, and Demontered. Great. Joe runs a lap in 8 minutes. Fasha runs a lap in 4 minutes. And Demontered runs a lap in 7 minutes. All right. So if they start at the same time, in how many laps will they all get back to start at the same time. Okay, so do you guys get this problem? Really quick, just take a peek at it. Salmon roe is the most dense food on this planet? Beerus! How could you? How could you bring it up? Oh man, cracking me up. All right, so these guys all start lowest common multiple. Jacef might be onto something, guys. If you know what LCM means, lowest common multiple, you might be in the right place. So take a peek at this. They're all, when will they all cross that start line again at the same time? How many laps are we talking about here, homies? Also, if you haven't already, smash that like button, dude. Break your mouse on your computer smashing that like. Least, yeah, exactly, Choddy. Least common multiple. Yeah, and we're looking for least as well. I guess I could have put that, but I'll take any correct answer as long as they'll all pass again. Joe 7. Deshawn. It's not Deshawn. No, she's just no. Fasha. 5 laps. All right, so Hugo thinks they're going to be all back together again at 5 laps. Are you proud of me rocking a blue G Pilot pen? Yeah, dude, definitely. These pens are awesome. So yeah, Joe, just to answer your question, Beerus, Joe runs this lap in 8 minutes, Fasha in 4 minutes, and Demonturd runs it in 7 minutes. G Pilot. So how many laps? Hugo thinks it's 5 laps. 5 laps. Any other guesses? While we're waiting, Hugo, why don't you tell us how you got 5 laps, or why you think it's 5 laps? I honestly don't know. Okay. Well, you know it's lowest common multiple, don't you, Joseph? So what is the lowest common multiple that we might be dealing with here? I need pen and paper for this, but I can't since I'm in stupid Target. Don't they have a pen and paper session in Target, Shoddy? Can't you go in there? All right. Why do you need pen and paper? Time to get a pen and paper. Yeah, time to get a pen and paper. What's up, Galaxy Moose? Yeah, Chachi's at Target. Yeah, exactly. She's stuck. She's stuck in Target, in the wastelands of Target, in the great indoor wastelands of Target, where all of the items are kept. Hi, Alex. Exposed. Oh man, people are getting doxxed left and right on this channel. Watch out. Watch out. Yes. Okay, so let me show you guys how to do this problem. Let me bust out a piece of paper here. You lost your mom. Dude, you gotta go up front, dude. You gotta go find your mom. You gotta go have them over the loudspeaker, call her out. That's gonna be great. Okay, so Joe runs in 8 minutes. Fasha runs in 4 minutes. And Demonturn runs in 7 minutes. Okay? So when will they all be back again? Well, after how many minutes? Well, she'll be back at start again after 16 minutes. Back at start again at 24 minutes. Then at 32 minutes. Then at 40 minutes, right? Then at 48 minutes. Then at 56 minutes. And then at 64 minutes. These are all the times where she'll be back at start. Notice they're 8 away from each other. It takes her 8 minutes every time. Same with this. 8, then 12, then 16, then 20, then 24, then 28, then 32, then 36, then 40 straight up, 44, 48, right? It keeps going. But notice something, that these 4 is just every other time we get to an 8, right? So if it fits 8, it'll also fit 4. Then we got this D. Yeah, Chadi. That's what I'm talking about. Beerus, Jasif. Exactly. I don't even need to go on, right? Because all 3 of these numbers fit into 56, right? So that's how you know when they get back to start. I thought it was something else. Yeah, that's totally fine. But there's actually a question like this on the SHSAT that I want to show you guys. Yeah, LCM. That's actually what Jasif pointed out right away. Let's see here. Let me find this question really quick. Where is it? Let me look at my thing. Right, finish doing work. Multiple rate track B87. All right, hold up. Okay, so this is an example of what you might see like this problem on the SHSAT. I just went past it. Great. All right, this is it. Let me zoom into this bad boy. So this is a SHSAT problem. Oh, I can't zoom in any more than that? No, oh, here we go. Nice. This is a legit SHSAT problem. And it's kind of weird to me. Turn off some of these lights. Great. So what is the answer to this one? Okay, Bears thinks it's 12. Yeah, a lot of math is super simple. Most when you just kind of know what to do, it makes math a lot more easy. Yeah, it's 12. Wait, wait, 6? So we're seeing 6, we're seeing 12. What do you think? Hugo thinks it's 24, which is not an answer choice. Hugo, my man, that's not an answer. Yeah, it's not an option, dude. You are a rebel. No, don't call them names, man. That's stupid. Don't be mean, Beerus. But yeah, that is definitely not an answer choice. So, yeah, exactly. Be nice. Be nice. You're out of here, man. 4 doesn't go into 6. Exactly. So that's why 6 is incorrect, Beerus. No, your mom. All right, so we're looking at how many times it can fit into something. So we have, let's see, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. Yeah. So what number will these all fit into? Well, this would be 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This would be 6, 9, 12, and this would be 8, 12. Bang, bang, bang. That's what's going on. So yeah, that's the answer for this one. That's an SHSAT problem, right? That is something that you're going to be used to, or you should start getting used to seeing. So staying on multiples, and it says laps, not minutes. It says n divided 12 by 2 is 6. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at what they're asking. What are they asking here? How many laps? Oh, how many laps does she complete? Oh, that's a really good point, Chadi. But it is so simple. Right. So, what are they asking? They're asking how many laps does Anne complete? So, we know it's going to take 12 minutes, right? And how many laps can Anne run in 12 minutes? She can run 6. B. That is correct. So, it is B, the answer for this one. B. 6. Okay. So it is so simple. I said 6. Beer is getting crazy, man. All right. Where's that multiple problem I wanted to show you that I did so poorly? This is it, dudes. So check this out. Check this out. So this is the problem I was referring to earlier on, where we're dealing with number lines and multiples. Yeah. So give this one a shot. I'm gonna do this too on my own. Bye. See you later, Chatty. You got it. You got it. I know, Joseph. This problem is really, really nasty, dude. I gotta say. Please post this on YouTube. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube, Chatty. Whew. Man, this one is hard, but I just got the answer. 11 out of 40. We got 21 out of 40. Alrighty. So let's look at some of these answers and let's see how to do this problem. So this problem is actually really, really tricky. I'm gonna give Beerus one more second to see if he can wrap it up here and get us a good answer. One more second. Okay. Nah, it's okay. All right, so let's see how this is done, dudes. So here we have, let me redraw this number line and let's zoom out a bit. Oh, dang. All right, so here's our number line. Focus. Focus. Well. Nice, okay. So then we have M here, we have R here, we have T here, we got 1 right here, we got 2 right here. All right, cool, man. So this is -1/4, and this is 5/8. So we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions in between this number line. So the first thing we have to do is figure out how big this number line is. I'm going to rewrite this as -2/4. So how big is it? Well, it'd be 8 minus a -2/8, and this turns into a plus. So what we end up getting is 7/8. So the entire distance in between here is 7/8. That's how big it is. So we need to then divide that up into 5 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections in it. So we have to take this 7/8 and we have to divide it by 5. Another way to do that is to say it's 7/8 times 1/5. And so what we end up getting is 7/40. Cool? So that is how big each little chunk is, right? And how many chunks do we have to R? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to multiply this bad boy by 3. What we end up getting is 21/40, which isn't exactly the answer I got the first time around. What did I do differently this time? Hold up. 5, 6. Then I'll subtract it. Oh yeah, that's okay. So that's how big this area is. 1, 2, 3. It is 21/40. So then we need to add that now to the 1/4, to the -1/4. So we're going to add that to our -1/4 to see where that positioning is. Another way to say that is 21 40 minus, what would it be? 10 over 40. And so then we get our final answer, 11 over 40. Bang. So that's how to do this one. So there's a couple steps along the way. I mean, good job. Good job, Hugo, on getting this one. Yeah, dude. Hugo, coming up big, man. Coming up very big. Yes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So my guess is, Jason, you got here, then you stopped here. And that's cool because that tells us how much distance is in here. But what we need to figure out is what point R is. You dig it? So yeah, that's that. All right, cool. So another thing that I noticed that they really paid a lot of attention to is algebra and percentages. So let's look at types of questions that they give you. Like they might just straight up give you something like, what was that question? It was so good. Five fraction. Oh, or like the age game ones, right? All right, well, we'll start with straight algebra. So let's say it'd be 2x minus 4 divided by 12 equals 12. Solve for x. This is a little bit of a harder one. Tell me if you have any questions on how to do this one. We're going to be dealing with a little bit of algebra here. 74. 74. Ooh. OA 45 coming in super hot. That is a correct answer. Yeah. So let's talk about how to get this, right? So the first thing we have to realize is that the numerator is kind of on its own. Yeah. So we need to get rid of this denominator. And what's the opposite of dividing by 12? You got to multiply by 12 on both sides. So we end up getting 4 to each side. To get rid of that 4, we're going to add 4, add 4. That means 2x needs to equal 148. Then we're going to divide by 2 and divide by 2. X equals 74. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay, so very good. So I want to talk to you guys about it's on the is like these logic games that I found that they stick inside of the math section. Dude, rocket science, yeah, it's so simple, man. Another way you can think about this is what divided by 12 equals 12, right? What divided by 12 equals 12? And then you know that is just the 2x minus 4, yeah? So let me pull up another one really quick. Where is it? So this is a great problem. You have to do inverse operations. Yeah, 0845, that's 100% correct, my man. So check this problem out really quick. I love this problem. I think it's really good. Let me pull this down here. Great. Inverse divide is multiply. You got it, my man. Algebra king over there. So number 61, this problem, I love this problem. Tell me when you guys get an answer. It is not multiple choice. You did this one before. So you should totally get it right, Jason? 42. Oh wait, 45. You are incorrect. You are incorrect, OA 45. Hugo coming in hot, 45. Hugo, how'd you get that? Oh, 42? 42 again. That the first time I told you it was incorrect, the second time still incorrect, my man. So Hugo, how did you get 45? 20 minus 3, okay. So that's 17. Ticket. 23 minus 3. So we got 20. So we got 17 plus 20. So then I'm guessing you have to add 45. There you go. You guys are all on the same page now. That's exactly it. That's 100% it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Plus 5. Yep, then you're home free, basically. Yeah, so you got to remember you cannot count people twice. You cannot count them twice. Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty, so speaking of word problems, here's a good algebra word problem since we did work on algebra earlier. These are age games. This is like one of the oldest SHSAT problems. So it's definitely going to be on the test. They keep these around. So tell me what you guys get. I'm going to do this with you. Kiko 5 marbles. She still has 10 more. $30. All right. So let's see. Keep on working, guys. If you haven't already, keep working. Great. Yep, you both got 40. All right, so we got 40 and 30 floating around here. So what you're forgetting, OA5, is that you're forgetting the 2x. You don't need that 2x anymore. So let me show you what I'm talking about really quick. So you are correct to establish, let's see here. Yeah, and Hugo, you got it right, man. Really good job. So you are correct to establish that 2 of, what was it? Yeah, 2 of Kiko equals Jenny, right? That's obvious. That's obvious from the rip. But then they say Jenny gives Kiko 5 marbles. She still has 10 more. So this is no longer true. She's gonna give Kiko 5 marbles, but she still has 10 more marbles than Kiko. So he needs 10 more on this side for it to be equal, right? So now we can play our game here. We got K plus 15 equals J minus 5. So here are 2 equations that we need to play with. Now we know that J equals 2K. So wherever I see a J, I can throw in 2K. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have K plus 15 equals 2K minus 5. So then I'm going to bring the thing over here and this over here. So 20 equals K. That's how old Kiko is, right? Or that's how many marbles Kiko has. And if Jenny has twice that amount, that means Jenny 40 marbles. Yeah? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do another one of these similar name game type things. Let's see. That was A66, A87. Okay. Oh man, this one is so tough. Also, hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm trying to get this channel going a little bit. All right. Number 87. Oh, nice, man. Thanks, Joseph. I really appreciate when you guys recommend me to your friends and stuff. That's awesome. Jordan, 16. Hugo, 16. 16. Doom, doom, doom. Any other guesses? Any other guesses? All right, keep doing it, man. I'll give you a couple minutes more. Not everybody's going to be able to fly it out like Hugo there. That was fast, man. That was very fast. Like you're looking at the answer section, man. That was crazy fast. You got to be crazy to be crazy fast. So you got 16 too. Dang. That is correct, dudes. You studied the problem before, Hugo. Oh, very nice. Yeah, good job, both you cats. That was very lovely. Very, very lovely. Good job. All right, so last one like this. I'm assuming you homies didn't have any questions on this. Let's see here. I'm looking for problem 111, was it? Okay. I want to match it with mine. Can you do math? The whole book? Can you do can you do the math that for the previous problem? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on, let me show you what's up. So I believe what it was that it was two equations. The first equation, let's boss up really quick. The first equation was that equals 1/4 of that j, and then it was in 2 years. So then t plus 2, and then it's 1/3 of j's new age plus 2, right? And so here are our two equations, and then you solve that system equation. Is that what you were thinking about, OA45? Is that generally what you did? Yeah, that's perfect, perfect. All right, so if you don't have any other questions, I think we should move on to this problem right here. Bang. Also be on the lookout this summer. I am releasing the best SHSAT book on the market. It's going to be an ebook on the Kindle Amazon market. Totally check that out, bros. It's going to be the best book for the SHSAT. Galaxy Moose coming in hot. Very, very interesting answer choice there, Galaxy Moose. We got A, we got D, we got B. OA 45, are you gonna pick C so we can round this out? This is like a roulette at this point. OA 45, surveying the landscape. That is bad. Dude, that is bad. B. Okay, here we go, bro. So let's talk about this. Let me read the problem, I guess. So Raul is at least 3 years older than Vaughn. So we got Raul here. So Raul is at least 3 years older than Vaughn. So that means he has to be older or equal to Vaughn plus the 3. So that isn't that's not an answer choice, you know what I'm saying? So how do we do that? What do we do? Oh, you can see right through it. Dang, hold up, let me get a new piece. Yeah. So we know that Raul is greater than or equal to Vaughn plus 3. So that's not an answer choice. All of them have 3 by itself or RV by itself. Well, this doesn't work out because this is 3 minus V. This doesn't work out because R minus V is less than V. That's the opposite of what's true. So let's solve for that 3. So we're going to subtract that V from each side. Oh, yeah, here it comes. So what we end up getting is R minus V is greater than or equal to 3. No, Hugo, it is not D. The answer is B. Right there. That is the answer. Or no, I'm sorry, the answer is A. The answer is A. Right there. R minus V is greater than or equal to 3. That is the answer. Yeah? That A right there. So I think getting B, you flip the sign. You just have the sign flipped. If you got D, that's the same thing. The sign is flipped, right? If it was flipped the other way, you'd actually be looking okay. Yeah. Well, Galaxy Moose, you can pat yourself on the back because at least you were the first person to answer, if that means anything. I mean, it's not like the SHSAT will care if you answer your test first, but they might. They might be like, wow, this kid finished his test in 10 minutes. Super genius. Okay, so that brings us into the inequalities and stuff. Do we want to get into currencies? Yeah, I think we do. Let's see. Where is it? I think it's in the first test. Wow, don't get seasick, bros. Okay. Bang. Okay, here we go. This is it. So this is these are like currency manipulation problems that you'll see on the SHSAT that they have all the time. Something like this. Don't be afraid. Listen to your heart, guys. You can do it. Tell all your friends about Tyler Tutor. I'm looking for students this summer. Hugo's coming in hot with D. Okay. OA 45 is coming in hot with D. Is that the right answer, guys? Is it the right answer? One more to confirm it. I'll take one more answer to confirm it. Yes, Hugo wants it to be the right answer. Hugo is very sure that it is D. Yeah, it's definitely D. Joseph with the confirmation. Very nice. Yeah, it's cracking me up, Hugo. That's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. Definitely D. Lovely. Awesome. Okay, so that is one currency problem. Then we have something like this. Hey, where are you? There we go. So then we have a currency problem where we need to get exact figures, right? It's not just finding which one's more expensive or which one's worth more. We need to figure out legit how much something is worth. This is pretty close to a real world problem, guys. Give it a shot. Very close. It is a real world problem. You know, some people's entire career is just trading one type of currency for another type of currency. It's craziness, dude. We got E on deck. 45 coming in hot. Is that right, guys? Is E right? We have F coming in. We have E coming in. Okay, so it looks like we're a little split here. Let's see. And we got E. So E, F, and E. I think we're waiting for Jason, Seth to come flying in here with an answer. And we got E. So, ooh, we are split between E, E, and F. So let's look to see what this is, bros. Get your fingers crossed that you are correct. Zoomed out. Oh, whatever. So we have $1, $1, $1, $1 equals 7 lorgs. We got $1 equals 0.5 adults. Yeah. So, and we have 140 of these, and we have how many of these? 16 of these. We gotta know how many dollars we could receive, right? So if we have 16 adults, then we have to figure out how many dollars that is. Actually, let's start with these lorgs just because it's easier, right? So this is just like a ratio because $1 goes to 7 lorgs. And they want to know if you have 140 lorgs, how many dollars? Oh my God, that old lady screamed $1, $1. Yeah, no, no, that's everywhere, dude. That's literally everywhere. So 7 times what gets us to 140? 20. So 1 times 20, that's going to be 20. So we got $20 straight off the bat for our lord. Cool? Because 7 times 20 is 140, so we times that by 22. Then we have this ratio to 0.5, and we end up having 16 of these things, right? So how do we get from 0.5 to 16? We actually have to multiply it by 32. So we're going to multiply this 1 by 32. We get 32 here. When we add up 20 and 32, what do we get? 52. Banging. That's our answer. So it is F. Hugo. And Hugo got the victory on this one. Very nice, my man. Good game. Show respect. Definitely show respect. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Monster. Absolutely monster. Okay, so let's do the last problem that they have on the SHSAT things. By the way, you guys doing this live stream, you guys are getting a crazy value. I normally charge a lot for classes and stuff. So, you guys are definitely taking advantage of a really great opportunity, and I'm stoked for you guys for that. You got to have the motivation, dude. A lot of kids don't have the motivation. That's really cool to see. Let's see here. Last one. Okay, here we go, dude. So here's the last type of currency problem that you'll see on the SHSAT. This is how they do it. Okay, so we got our first answer. Hugo coming in. Heat check. See if he still got it. And we got another answer coming in. Jason coming in and saying G. And we got another F. Okay, so let's see how this problem goes. So we know that, oh wow. Oh no, oh no. Here's it coming, dude. 1 cent equals 5.6 dolts. And we got 1 cent equals 12.88. Oh no. This is Ricks. And this is dolts. This is so stupid. Okay, cool. So notice that they both equal the same thing, right? So really, that means they equal each other. So that means 12.88 Ricks equal 5.6. Oh, why do I keep messing up the names? Maybe because they're just so weird. I don't know. So that's a D and that's an R, right? So we're on the same page. Cool. So now we need to solve for 1 Rick, right? So we have to do the division. We have to divide both sides by 5.6, right? So what is 12.88 divided by 5.6? I don't want to do this. Hate it when you must place your Ricks in your dolts. Dude, how many times do you like look in your pockets from pants you wore earlier and you just find a bunch of dolts, dude? Total, like I'm so stuffed full of Ricks, man. Then we put 5.6 into it, right? And whenever you're doing decimal division, I highly recommend that you pull over your decimal one place just so that you're sitting a little bit easier, right? How many times does 56 go into 128? My guess would be about twice, right? So 2 times 6, that would be 2 times 6 is 30. So that's 30. 3, 10. Oh, did I do it right, dudes? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, 13. Great. Wait, that's wrong. Wait, what am I doing wrong? What is going on? What is going on? I know that 56 times 2 is 112. I don't know why I didn't get it. Oh, that's because 6 times 2. Doy. So 6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 5 is 10, 11. Great. Doy. It could happen to you guys. So now I'm actually done. Yeah, 2 times 6 is not 30. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for having my back, bro. That 2 times table is really tricky. So notice, man, that our answer started with a 2. So this is the only answer choice that starts with 2. So we're done. We know it's F. That's the right answer. Yeah, we could probably continue dividing and it will be that 3 and it will be that 0. But we already know the answer starts with 2. So we're good to go, right? The key here is to know that they equal each other. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Hugo. You are crushing up, my man. Doing a good job today. So I just want to holler at you guys. Do you guys have any other questions about the SHSAT, about the test itself, about any of the like material or like things of that nature? Because what's up, Ego? Welcome back. So because I just want to like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hugo was never seen from again. He walked into the forest after completing that math problem and was never seen again. He had mastered math at that point. Um, so, do you guys have any questions or anything like that? I am going to be coming out with a math book, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really sick. But you guys have the entire summer to study. Definitely be studying this summer. If you're not studying in the summer, man, you really could be missing out on picking up a lot of info before, because in the fall, everybody's going to be taking their test, dude. Everybody is going to be trying to study. Is the SHSAT HARF? Yeah, it's pretty HARF, dude. Oh, and it's also very hard. It's basically an SAT. So like check this out. So we have the SHSAT and then we have the SAT. This one helps you get into high school and this one helps you get into college. Yeah? And they're both really similar now. They both have grammar. Yeah, dude, you got to be studying in the summer. You really do, because in the fall everybody's going to be stressing out and you do not want to be stressed out like that. So they both test grammar, they both test reading comp. And they both test algebra math. Now, the algebra math in the SHSAT is a little bit easier than the algebra math in the AC or in the SAT. But I mean, I could go over those differences all day, right? So just really make sure you're studying. It's so hard. The grand algebra. So, dude, if you don't know already, they're changing the SHSAT this year. They're making it different again this year. They're getting rid, but where before there were 20 grammar questions and there were about, let's say, 37 reading questions. This year, what they're doing is they're doing 8 grammar questions and 46 reading questions. So they added a ton of reading comprehension and they took away a ton of grammar questions. So ego, even though you have trouble with grammar questions, there's only going to be about 8 to 11 of them on the new SHSAT. Yeah, dude. So what that means though is you guys got to get really legit at reading comprehension. It basically is the ELA section. So if you're not already super legit on the reading comprehension, that's something you got to do, man. Yeah. All right, bro. So do you guys have any other questions? I'm gonna wrap this up, dude. I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap or get a sandwich. Probably either or. Time to spend my whole summer. Yeah, dude. Totally, bro. And I'm gonna be live streaming on Thursdays. So tell your homies to come on back for Thursday at 6. Every day, every week, Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm gonna be live streaming, dude. You guys are, I mean, my classes are normally really expensive. So to be able to come and have a free class, that's what it's all about, and to study. So just tell your homies, I'm going to be back at it again. We're like, how do you combine these two sentences to make it sound better? Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. And when you get questions like that, Joseph, what you need to be concerned about are 2 things. You need to be concerned about transition and punctions. Damn it. Punctuations. All right. Right? Because you have to make sure the punctuation is right when you're combining them and the transitions are right when you're combining them. So next Thursday, Jason, if you're back, man, talk to me. If you did the stream last week and you come back and you have a question, I'm definitely going to be answering your question. So next week, Jason, remind me to talk to you about combining sentences, transitions, and punctuations. And in the meanwhile, you can definitely check out my videos on punctuation and stuff like that for sentence and what they mean. Yeah, let me go over this really, really fast because I got about 2 minutes left. So there are 3 types of transitions. Okay, there's adding, there is logic.